in the definition of pharmacovigilance, I want you all to understand one important aspect here. You will hear the word drug safety, you will have here clinical safety, pharmacovigilance and risk management, epidemiology, all lumped together. But the important thing to know is, in simple layman's term, we are dealing in side effects of drugs, right? Side effects of drug is the field of pharmacovigilance. I will read to you all the definition that you find in World Health Organization. Pharmacovigilance is the science and activities related to the detection, assessment, understanding, and prevention of adverse effects or any other medicine or vaccine related problem. So in other words, you take a medication, let's say for headache, and you are having an abdominal pain. So that, in a sense, is an adverse event, because you are intended, reason for the medication was you had a headache, you want relief from headache. But now, whether your headache is relieved or not, in addition, you are having abdominal pain, which actually is a side effect or an adverse effect. So that is basically in very simple terms. So in pharmacovigilance, I will spend a few minutes. So you will find, let me separate this into clinical safety and post-marketing safety. So clinical safety is when we develop new drugs. You have as phase 1, mostly in healthy volunteers, drug is being tested for dose and tolerability and whatnot. And then you record safety as well. Then you go to phase 2, you go for the indication and see whether the drug is working. And at the same time, you are also checking if it is safe. Then you go to phase 3, more and more patients are enrolled. And then if the drug works fine, and if it is considered safe, then you apply to market the drug. And going back to this phase 1, I must say, if it is an oncology drug, it's slightly different, because in oncology, you don't actually test healthy volunteers even in phase 1. In oncology, it could be the patient itself, like meaning if a patient is a lung cancer patient, that patient can be in phase 1 also, so as an example. However, if it is a medication that is being tested for hypertension or diabetes mellitus, for example, you can still have phase 1 in healthy volunteers and then go through the other steps. And once you are in phase 3, and if the drug is, everything is fine, you apply to market the drug.